Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center, the home of magic and miracles, the industry of magic and miracles, and hypersonic magic, to name a few. As I was sitting here just a few seconds before the start of the broadcast, I felt my family from the outer reaches, my friends, the people in the fleet, my creator, all pull up a chair and yelling to each other down in front, trying to watch as they all queue up to feel what I'm transmitting and to experience it with me. It's a beautiful feeling, and it's always an honor to sit here before you. Yesterday, I was heading into work and I was just about to leave, and I opened the refrigerator door to get something out, and something fell out that normally never falls out, and it spilt a little bit on the floor. It wasn't much, but the first thing I thought was, oh, you guys are trying to slow me down. Didn't know what from. Thought I've got some errands to run before I get to work. Maybe I need to get there a little later for the product to be there, or didn't know what, but it was an awesome feeling to look at that through the lens of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles. And I got in my car, and obviously I lost a few moments of time as that happens, and it can make you want to rush to get the time back. And I said, oh, just relax. And I went to a store to pick up a few things and went to another store in my area before I got on the freeway and make about a 30-minute drive to work. And as I was in the store and I was about to come out, it started raining heavily. And I thought, well, because I work outside, I haven't heard from anyone where I work that would tell me that it's raining. So it could be raining here and not there. That's easy. And then I looked down at my phone and there was a text. Just started pouring here. You don't have to come in. And I smiled and got in my car and drove the 5 minutes back to the house. But it was amazing to connect all that in that moment of something happening and not looking at it as a negative or a positive, just seeing it the way I saw it in that moment as my signal came to me, oh, something's trying to slow you down. So thank you. You saved me a 30-minute trip. I probably would have been halfway down the highway before I got the call or the text. So we know all these things are always happening. It's just a matter of, are we able to be aware and then have the view and the perspective to see it in a different way than it might be initially seen. There could be some cursing. Oh shit, how'd that fall out on the floor? Oh, now I got to clean it up. There can be a lot of other reactions to that. But I was happy to have a little bit of a laugh, actually, knowing that somebody was trying to save me 30 minutes and give me another opportunity to do something else with my day. So I'm going to share a few things, as I always do, that I've written. There is such a grand, indescribable feeling of the blooming and flowering of yourself. And the feeling is amazing. No matter what else is happening in the world, you are feeling this inside of you. You are becoming the song of your heart. How beautiful it is. How beautiful it is as the flower blossoms forth. And the best part is that you couldn't see this coming. Not this. You knew a higher awareness was coming. You knew a new life was coming. You knew that freedom was coming, but you didn't know it was coming like this. It's as if each day you are a new version of yourself, and there is this stirring inside, a feeling of grand transformation and something beyond even freedom. A mystery and the slow but steady arrival of the master being who has your name. We are freely expressing more than we ever have before. And we are expressing with a confidence that says that we are not the same person that we used to be. We are stepping forward and taking action in this new year, and the abundance that we all have seen making its way into the physical plane is surely on its way. This new feeling is endless in its possibilities, and everything that has kept us from arriving to this place is just falling away in the light of the magnificent, majestic being that has always been you. The choice. So once again, we are back to the two, the world of spirit and the world of the physical, both existing in parallel, operating within the same space, but in two different dimensions. And as always, it is a choice, and the choice is ours. For all are sovereign, no matter how it looks from the outside. There is only unconditional love for them both from your Creator, for both worlds have value in the eyes of your Creator. No one can be forced to choose, but all may be influenced consciously or unconsciously by the life of another who is displaying an authentic happiness and freedom within their life. There is unending patience for each of us, and we always have a wide berth from our Creator as we go along our journey to the light. Every day we make another choice of confirming the reality we will make our primary reality, and the space we are given in which to make this choice is infinite. In the end, what is really being waited for is for us to see our divinity, to know that we are divine, eternal, spiritual beings. Once we arrive at that place, it matters not what we choose, for every choice will come from that truth and that reality, so that we too will be operating exactly like our Creator. A Creator that has decided at this moment in time to live in a human body and experience the world and the dimension of the physical plane. If you are listening to these words, it is clear what choice you have made. And now you are on that journey to live there every second of every day for the rest of your life. A path that is constantly calling for us to jettison all that we have stored up from the other choice that we have lived in for all the years before we chose to change. It is like the clutter that has built up in our physical homes that no longer serves us and that we no longer need. These are the beliefs and systems that were a part of that other tree that we are now chopping down and throwing all the branches into the fire. What we will begin to feel is a lightness and a clarity, as if a fog is being lifted off of our heads. And the simplicity of it all will bring a big smile on your face and a big laugh at ourselves, saying, "How stupid was I? I could have been in this light, clarity, and freedom eons ago. It's all so simple." But of course, it only seems so simple because of what you are now able to see after making thousands of choices along the way to get here. In actuality, both things are true. It is simple and it is complex. On your journey to your realization, it is complex, yet simple. And in your moment of realization, it becomes simple, and it is seen as though it always was. A very subtle mystery filled with great wisdom. So we who have chosen the path of spirit and we who have chosen the path of the physical soldier on at our own individual level and pace, while patience, unconditional love, and relentless, unending support ride in the background of the conscious or unconscious journey of a divine being who may or may not know that that is who they are. Each day is filled with great challenges and circumstances that can cause us to doubt the truth that we have discovered and our ability to be worthy of the choice that we have made. But we soldier on, and with that unending, relentless support acting as the wind beneath our wings, we sail on. We gain new awarenesses and the use of new tools to overcome our past, present, and future along this incredible journey to your true sovereignty in your world of spirit. Just know that any obstacle that you might be facing along your chosen path is just a temporary challenge to propel you forward at the speed that you are desiring. Know that nothing will deter you from reaching your destiny and destination in your world of spirit. And the support of your creator, the angelic realm, and all the beings that make up your team are standing with you to take you to the full reality of what you have chosen. You did the hard part. You made a choice. Now it will take heaven and earth to stop you from getting there. So relax and smile, for it is just a matter of time. And as an infinite, eternal, spiritual being, time is one thing that you'll never have to worry about. And at the same time, you always have enough of. So here we go, standing in the space between simple and complex, between known and unknown, and between spiritual and physical, constantly making the choice. A grand mystery that sometimes seems to overtake us, but we will be victorious. No matter how long it takes, we will always be victorious. Cheers and congratulations on your making your choice, no matter what it is. And cheers and congratulations on your journey to the light, no matter how long it takes. For all will return to source where unconditional love awaits them. It is like the love of your mother when you return from your first day at school and you rush into her arms and feel the love of home. And no matter what happened in your day away, whether it took 5 hours or 5 lifetimes, you always felt and knew that you were loved. And it is the same today. Now run along and play, beautiful one, for you are standing in the arms of your Creator and you are surrounded by love. Heaven on earth. Don't ever worry. It is all being orchestrated, and you have a major role in bringing forth the creation and introduction of the industry of magic and miracles to humanity. Soon the use of the words industry of magic and miracles will be as common as having heard words like the automotive industry or the fashion industry, because everyone will feel it as a thread that runs through every part of their life. So they will feel it in every experience, especially in their human experience. Its support is overarching, and it will make its way into the fabric of all creation through our connection to it and our reliance on it. It will become our first reaction and solution to every situation and circumstance that enters our field. When I speak of it, it feels as though I am speaking about Source itself, omnipresent and omniscient. And in a way, I am, because it is being given to us by Source as a foundation of safety, security, and well being, so that we can freely create a world that has never existed before. They talk about the great civilizations of Atlantis and Lemuria, and they were great indeed. But the civilization that we will create, which will rest upon the shoulders of the industry of magic and miracles, will surpass these great civilizations and the many others that came before. We were there during the time of those great civilizations, so we can feel that what I am saying is true. And just as we stood and felt its presence through the faces and actions and energy that was present at that time, so also do we today stand at that same moment, feeling the presence and energy in the faces and actions of everyone around us, so that just like before, the magnitude of what is now being birthed is grand beyond anything that came before it. This civilization is the combination of all the great intentions for humanity, which will culminate in perfection. A life stripped of all methods and processes, all rules and regulations, and all dependency on things outside of yourself. Within that perfection will lie a great awareness of yourself as part of that one energy that we call Source, and an awareness of your connection at all times with that energy. A knowledge of who you are, your power, your abilities, and your gifts, all fully operating within the container of the industry of magic and miracles. We have turned the corner, and we are standing in the middle of the unknown of what is next in the delivery onto the planet of the industry of magic and miracles, and we feel free. This is what all the great masters have spoken about coming to humanity. This is what all the angels, saints, and sages have been pointing to for eons. And this is what life itself has been eagerly anticipating. It is the true heaven on earth. And there are great cheers and great tears of joy for all who have waited for its arrival, for all who have held the keys to opening the door at the perfect time. You are one of those such beings, and today you must celebrate as you've never celebrated before, for it is done. The world of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles is descending upon us as the new kingdom of heaven, all knowing, all powerful, and all loving, crystalline, golden, sparkling, and iridescent. It will gather every piece of life within its bosom, for it is a brand new day. You are the throne room of this kingdom, for it will rest upon each one uniquely and individually according to their own perfection that only they know. It can all be felt and all be seen and all be known in these few words: the world of magic and miracles and the industry of magic and miracles. The feeling and the knowing and the beauty and the perfection transcends the words, but the words, these mighty few words, carry the vibration that has been destined to pour out upon humanity and create a civilization that has never existed before. We are multidimensional. We are without problems. We are without fear, and all our channels are open. The communication is crisp and bright and clear as I speak these words, And for a short, fleeting moment, the unknown has become the known. Do not let this awareness of the industry of magic and miracles stray from your focal plane. You will be reminded often as you naturally drift into the old world and its systems and industries, where you will feel the opposite of crisp, clear communications and the light feeling that comes with being in a new dimension, a new world. Instead, it will feel muddled and cloudy and heavy. This is when you'll know that you have left the world that has been created through the industry of magic and miracles, and it will trigger you to return back to your new world that you have brought forward. And in that moment, when you feel you have drifted back, you will feel the fleet directly over your head, drawing you up into your ship and masterfully escorting you back to your new world in the industry of magic and miracles. They are just one of many entities available to you for your support as you hold the energy of the industry of magic and miracles within your field as a beacon for all humanity, and in particular to everyone you come in contact with on this physical plane. So now we start that massive celebration from the ancient sites that house the initiations of the magic to the home of the elementals to Gaia herself, to all the places where magic has been kept alive, both in the inner reaches and the outer reaches of the universe, all the way to that great coronation of the magic that lives inside of each one of us at that magnificent and magical place called the Great Hall. Let the music play, let the voices sing, and let the dancing begin as the joy of this great day pours itself all over humanity and the human entity itself. And in the midst of this, let us take a pause and feel the immensity and the reality of the truth of the existence of what has just been delivered. And with the wave of a hand, whoosh, there it goes. It is everywhere, and it belongs to everyone, whether they are yet aware of it or not. Cheers to everyone. Congratulations to us all. We have done it. We have brought the industry of magic and miracles to Earth. Now, DJ, turn that music up. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. Bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate this party with you. Come on. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. You know it. Woo-hoo. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate this day. Is the first day of the rest of humanity's life. Thank you for joining me. Cheers to each one of us. It's beyond a perfect life and perfect health and a magic future, but that's all in there. Thank you again for joining me. I am David.